Oh, well, welcome back. We're going to talk a little bit about iodine today. Fun topic, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So first of all, what is iodine? Okay. Iodine is part of the elements that we need. Okay. Iodine is part of the group of the halogen family. Okay. Next to fluoride, bromide, chloride, it's part of the halogen family. But why this is important because all of your tissues, glandular tissues especially, need iodine in order to function. You do need a specific level to really maintain, and unfortunately, if we go up here, there's studies that support that about, Dr. Brownstein did himself. He said that about over 6,000 to 7,000 patients are deficient in iodine. That's a study that was done between him and his colleagues. That being said, if that many people are deficient, then you'd be expecting that there's going to be a lot of problems. Well, here are some of the problems. Because iodine deficiencies lead to global muscle fatigue. Okay, so you're tired all the time. All the body kind of hurts and you don't know why. A lot of people with fibromyalgia also have that. We talked about that last week as well, with iodine deficiencies being part of that problem. Again, it also affects the thyroid tissues. Okay, which then it can increase your weight, because if it doesn't function right, you're going to get a little bit overweight because of that, because you're not using the energy efficiently. You're also going to have decreased energy levels as a result of that, because all the energy is regulated by your thyroid. You got increased cancer risk, and there's a couple of reasons for that, but one of which is the pH levels. It regulates pH. So if you're not having proper iodine levels, again, your pH is going to be more on the acidic side of things. And cancers love acidic environments. Okay, you put it in an acidic environment, it's just going to thrive. So we want to allow the body to become more basic, and by doing so, that should help drive out the cancers. So we're talking about increased risk, not a finite. You're going to have it if you don't have, but it does increase the risk. Okay. Also supports all the glandular tissues. Okay, we're talking about your pineal gland, your breast tissues, your ovaries, your prostates. All the glandular tissues it supports. Okay, so it's not just the thyroid. You might be having adequate levels going to your thyroid, but what about the other tissues? Again, 90% of people are deficient in that. Now, here is why. Going back to the elements of the halogens, okay? All the halogens have a specific shape to them that goes and docks on these cells, in the glandular cells. And unfortunately, if you look at it that way, if you have too much bromide, too much chloride, too much fluoride, which is in the water that you drink, it's in the foods that you eat, okay? Soda, for example, has bromide. Flour has bromide nowadays. A lot of things have these elements in there, and you're consuming. You're just drinking in the tap water. Normal tap water has chloride and fluoride in it, okay? As if they were doing us a favor somehow, right? So you're having all of these different things, and I'm just putting random numbers here. But just say, for example, if you're only getting 0.5 to 1 unit of iodine, and you're taking 50 units of bromide, and you're taking a couple more units of chloride and fluoride, and you have all of these have the same shape going into those, docking into those glandular tissues, it's not going to be able to receive the iodine. So you're not getting enough even though you have enough. Okay? So you need to actually have more of it. And we're also depleted of this, so it does take a while for us to build up the reserves. So we could talk a little bit more, and we do talk about our patients about iodine. So we do talk about what you would need to do in order to get those levels back up. Okay, that's one of the beauties of what we do here in our office, is we like to try and educate. Okay, some of the things that you could do in order to get the iodine's level back up: switch your table salt, the white stuff, switch it for the pink stuff, the Himalayan salt. Okay, that has natural sources of iodine in there, and has been known to also help out with the pH levels as well. You could also eat stuff like kale. Okay, potato skins have it. Organic strawberries have it. There's little different sources that have iodine in it, and again, the list could go on and on. But definitely we could consult a little bit and get you back on track, and maybe even do some supplements if we needed to, in order to get you back up to where you should be. But this is a big problem, obviously, because it is affecting so many people, and not many people know about it, and they're feeling sluggish, or they're feeling, or they, people that got cancer, okay? And iodine is actually part of the problem in certain cases, okay? I'm not going to say all cases, but definitely certain cases, especially glandular tissue, talking about cancer, prostate cancer. I mean, these are people that you actually probably know yourself. So, come on in. We'd love to educate you here, and have a good day.
All right.